Right, right. And I wasn't asking about relationships. What I was asking
No, I
is,
know. I was just.
let's do it this way, given your testimony. Let's turn to day 2 of the UK trial, the transcript that's in front of you, please.
Day 2. So, where would you like me to?
Page 279. It's on page 28 of the document, please. It's upper right.
Thank you. Page 279, that was.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And on line 11, are you there? Do you have the document up?
Online?
No, I'm sorry. Is it in your hand? Okay, great.
Yes.
On page, or line 11 of page 279, you were asked a question. Question, did your sister express anxiety to you about your drug intake at around this time? Your answer, my sister Christy has over many, many years, since my youth, had a number of worries about my consumption growing up. Yes, she talked to me many times over the course of my life, and yes, with Ms. Heard, we did speak about it. I think she and Ms. Heard's ability to speak to one another stopped not long after this. Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
When you first started seeing Amber, you had you filmed the Rum Diary, but then you went a couple years without being involved, and then you saw each other on the press tour for the movie, right?
That's correct.
And when you first started seeing her after that couple-year period of not seeing her, you had just been checked out of a New York hospital where you had been for a couple days to fight alcohol use, correct?
Yes.
And you were drinking, you were abusing alcohol toward the end of your relationship with your prior partner, Vanessa Paradis, correct?
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
It's my question to you, sir.
No, I wasn't drinking that heavily.
We can,
I mean,
let's turn to the UK
it's
116,
definition,
please.
what you define as heavily, sir.
Let's just look at what you said before. Let's go to page 116 of the UK transcript, please. This would be in day 1.
116. Yes, sir. 116 it was, yes?
Yeah, 116 down onto 117, okay? On 116, line 18, the question is, I think one of the problems in that relationship was your alcohol and drug addiction, misuse, if you prefer that word. Answer, I would definitely say towards the end of my relationship with Ms. Paradis, the mother of my children, it was a very painful time to break up with someone that you have been with for 14 years and that you have 2 children with. So it was a very painful time, and I was more than likely trying to numb myself as much as possible. Question, am I right in saying that you agree that you were abusing alcohol and drugs, but you have explained why? Answer, I would say that I was abusing alcohol. I do not know that I was abusing drugs, but I was abusing alcohol for sure, yes. Did I read that right?
You did.
And there was a time in the early stages of your relationship with Amber when you explained to her that you weren't drinking alcohol at that time because you had a problem with your liver, correct?
Yes, there was. Yeah, there was concern over the numbers, as they call it, over my about my liver.
And you shared that with Amber, right?
Yes, I did.
And Amber